morning, children. How are you all? Hope you're all fine, right? So, today we are going to revise chapters 1 and 2 before your test. So, what is in chapter 1? What is the name of the chapter? The name of the chapter is Know Your Planet. And what did we see in the chapter? We saw about globe, map, about the directions, and about the things required in a map. Okay, so first, what is a globe? A globe is a model of the earth and it shows us the continents and oceans. Then what is a map? A map represents the earth on a flat surface, and there are different types of maps. And next, about the directions. What are the four major directions? North, south, east and west are the four major directions. Next, about the scale in a map. So the scale of a map is a ratio between the map distance and the actual distance between the two places. And last, we discussed about the symbols and colors. So they are used to represent different features on a map. So that is about lesson 1. So children, the second chapter is about parallels and meridians. So first, what did we learn? First, we learnt about poles. So, the two endpoints on the Earth's axis are called poles. And the North Pole is in the northern hemisphere and the South Pole is in the southern hemisphere. And the lines of latitude are also called parallels. And what direction it is from? East to west. And the equator is the longest parallel and it divides the Earth into two equal halves. Okay. Next, lines of longitudes. They are also called as meridians and they are drawn from north to south. And the prime meridian 0 degree is taken as the starting line for all other meridians. And the network of the parallels and the meridians on the globe is called a grid. Okay, so to locate a place on the globe, we must know its latitude and longitude. So these are the portions we learned from lesson 1 and 2. Now let's see the pattern for today's test. So children, this is the pattern for our test today. Okay, first Roman letter you will be having choose the correct answer, followed by fill in the blanks. In third Roman letter, true or false. Next one, complete the series. Next one will be missing letters and the last one will be answer the following. Okay, so before you start the test, you have to write the name of the subject, your name, class. Okay, and then write each Roman letter, draw lines after each answer and make your presentation neat. And send the snapshot during the correct time given. So children, the first Roman letter, as I said, is choose the correct answer. So here you have to write the statement and you have to write the correct answer in your test note. Okay, so first one, the large water bodies on the earth is called option A lakes, option B oceans, option C continents. It is option B oceans. Second one, the earth is dash in shape, it is spherical in shape. Third question, the explorer who sailed around the world was dash. Vasco da Gama, Geratas Mercator, C. Ferdinand Magellan. It is option C, Ferdinand Magellan. Fourth one, the two endpoints on the Earth's axis is called dash. A dots, B poles and C caps. It is option B, poles. Fifth one, the ratio between the distance on the map and the actual distance on the ground is called dash. Direction, scale and symbol. So fifth, the answer will be option B, scale. Sixth one, what represents the earth on a flat surface? When it is a flat surface, what will be your answer, children? It is map. Seventh question, the symbol used to show a city on a map is dash. It is a small circle. Eighth question, the part of the earth above the equator is called northern hemisphere. Then below the equator is called the southern hemisphere. Ninth one, the prime meridian passes through dash. Greenwich, Sandwich, Norwich. Which is the correct one? Option A, Greenwich. Next, if parallels are drawn at intervals of 1 degree, there will be how many parallels? 181 parallels. So children, second Roman letter is fill in the blanks. Okay, first question. A globe is a dash of the earth. It is a model of the earth. Second one, a book of maps is called as an atlas. Then you all know the earth is dash in shape, it is spherical in shape. Then how many continents and oceans do we have? We have 7 continents and 5 oceans. Next one. The lines of longitude, or otherwise called as meridians. So children, third Roman letter will be true or false. Okay. So first one, read the questions carefully and then write the answer whether it is true or false. We can make a globe for a small part of the earth. Can we do it, children? No. So the answer will be false. Second one, the North Pole lies in the southern hemisphere. Yes, the answer is false. The North Pole lies only in the northern hemisphere. Third one, forest and industries cannot be shown on a map. We can show using symbols, right? So the answer is false. Fourth one, plains and mountains are shown in different colors. Yes, it is true. Fifth one, the Tropic of Cancer lies in the northern hemisphere. Yes, the answer is true. Sixth one, all parallels are of the same length. No, it is false. Seventh one, the east to west lines drawn on a globe are called parallels. Yes. And what do you call the north to south lines? They are called as longitudes. Okay. Eighth one, the network of parallels and meridians on the globe is called a grid. Yes, the answer is true. So children, the next Roman letter will be complete this series. So first one, Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree north, and other side is Tropic of Capricorn. So what will be the answer there? It is 23.5 degree south. Second one, Equator dash prime meridian longitude. So for equator, what will you match there? You have to write latitude. Okay, third one, dash longitudes, parallels, latitudes. So what is the other name for longitudes? The answer is meridians. Fourth one, North Pole 90 degree north, then dash 90 degrees south. So alternately what you have to write for North Pole, it is South Pole. Fifth one, dash 66.5 degree north, Antarctic Circle 66.5 degree south on the other side. So here what will come? It will be Arctic Circle. So children, fifth Roman letter, you have to look at the given picture. You already know what is a globe, you know what is an equator, everything you know. Just observe it, write the correct spelling. Okay. So first one is equator. So here you will be having some gaps in these words. You have to fill in with the correct spelling, right? So first word will be equator. Second one, Tropic of Cancer. Third one is Arctic Circle. Fourth one, Tropic of Capricorn. Fifth one is prime meridian. And the last one is poles. Okay. So children, the final Roman letter will be answer the following, right? So learn and write all these answers. Okay. So first one, what is a globe? How it is useful to us? A globe shows the distribution of land and water on the surface of the earth, and the correct size, shape, and the location of the continents and oceans on the earth can also be seen on a globe. Second one, how was it proved that the earth is spherical in shape? We all know it is spherical in shape. Who proved it, children? It is Ferdinand Magellan, who first sailed around the world and proved that the earth is round. And pictures taken from space have also proved that the earth is like a sphere. So the next question is, what are the 4 features which help us to read a map? So what are they, children? They are direction, scale, symbols and colors. Okay, should not forget, keep in your mind. Fourth one, why does the earth look blue from space? The earth looks blue from space due to the presence of the water bodies. Fifth one, what is a parallel? Write 3 features of parallels. A parallel is an imaginary line drawn on the surface of a globe, and it runs from east to west direction. And all parallels are complete circles except for the North Pole and South Pole, which are points. And all parallels are located at an equal distance from each other, and they neither cross nor touch one another. Okay. Next one, how do we number the parallels on a globe? So we start from the equator and mark it as 0 degree, and the other parallels are marked from 0 degree to 90 degree, as you know. And apart from their value, what happens? The panels are also marked as N for north and S for south according to their location. And the north pole and the south pole are written as 90° north and 90° south respectively. Next one. What is a meridian? Write 3 features of meridians. So the imaginary lines on a globe running from north to south are called meridians. And these lines are drawn from pole to pole. So what are the features of the meridians? All meridians are of the same length, and the maximum distance between any two meridians is at the equator, and the distance between any two meridians decreases as we move away from the equator and towards the poles. And the last question, how can we locate a place on a globe? So to locate a place, we must know the value of its parallel or latitude and its meridian or longitude. So the point at which the parallel and the meridian cross each other is the location of that place. So children, I want you all to be prepared well for your test. As soon as you finish, what you have to do, you have to send a snapshot. In your presentation, your handwriting should be neat and legible. Okay children, have a fantastic day.